And the picture of a detailed new report on sex trafficking in Ohio paints of its victims may startle you. But those who live in a Cincinnati neighborhood known for prostitution tell 9 News reporter Scott Wegener some of the findings don't square with what you see every day.
For many of us, this is the image of prostitution. Women in tight clothes soliciting men for sex on dirty back streets. But a new report out from the Ohio Attorney General's office paints a bigger picture.
It is everywhere.
Erin Meyer had a hand in collecting the data for Cincinnati's share of the problem.
In massage parlors, street prostitution, escort services, factories, restaurants, hotels.
The study interviewed 328 people who were or are currently involved in Ohio's illegal sex trade. Of that number, 115 became involved when they were under 18, often when they were still in middle school.
Traffickers prey on vulnerabilities, and sometimes youth is in itself a vulnerability that traffickers exploit.
Meyer suggested we check out Lower Price Hill, where she says residents are all too familiar with prostitutes, whether they want to be or not.
Prostitution is so bad that you can't go outside.
None of the people I talked with agreed to be seen on camera because, they say, the sex traders are their neighbors.
Yeah, we grew up with them. We knew them our whole lives. They used to play with them and everything.
Meyer says those who manipulate others in the sex trade are skilled at staying in the shadows.
It is really changing the perceptions of the communities to understand what trafficking is.
Scott Wegener, 9 News, Cincinnati.
Several people told us they disagree with one finding of the report, that 90% of women in prostitution are under the control of a pimp. They say the women are under the influence of drugs like heroin, not a pimp.